Assalamualaikum and hi, Madam Farida. My name is NORMASLIZA binti AHMAD. Matric number 266962. This is SBLE2113 English Proficiency 2 movie review. The movie that I want to review is Cinderella. So let's see the trailer.
You have more kindness in your little finger than most people possess in their whole body.
It was my mother's old dress.
It would be an insult to take you to the palace dressed in these old rags. You shall not go to the ball.
Excuse me. Why are you crying?
Who are you?
That's better.
My fairy godmother.
Now, where are these mice?
They're made of glass.
And you find they're really comfortable. Now off you go, for you shall go to the ball.
They're all looking at you.
Believe me, they're all looking at you.
Where there is kindness, there is goodness. And where there is goodness, there is magic.
I have to see her again.
Are you looking for this?
First, moving on to the overview of plot. The movie is about in a village live a small family that is very happy. A father, mother and one of their children named Cinderella or Ella live in loving home. Cinderella's father was a trader who always went out of the area to trade for the sake of his beloved family. Cinderella spent more time with her mother. Cinderella was always taught courage and kindness. Cinderella also has a lot in common with her mother. Both of them believe in magical power or miracle that can happen in their life someday. But unfortunately, the mother died when Cinderella was a child. Pain swept over Ella and her father. Until Cinderella grew up, the sickness was just starting to erase. His father also felt that it was time for himself and Ella to turn over a new leaf. Cinderella's father then married Lady Tremaine, a woman whose husband has abandoned her. Lady Tremaine is a widow with two daughters, Drusilla and Anastasia. At first, their relationship seemed fine. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister have always been nice to her, but that changed when Ella's father had to go out trade for several months. Cinderella began to be mistrusted by her stepmother and stepsister. Cinderella's room is used by Drusilla and Anastasia, while she has to sleep in the dirty and dusty attic. One day, Cinderella went to the forest to forget the sadness. There she accidentally met a handsome man on a horseback who was hunting. He meets a man who claims his name is Kid, who is actually a son of the king. But after her heart blossomed to meet a handsome man, Cinderella got sad news. His father passed away on the way home. This situation made the mistreatment of her stepmother and stepsister even worse. This made Cinderella pessimistic about coming to a party held by the royal palace. Kid is a prince of the king. inviting all the women to come to the palace as it is looking for a wife candidate. Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister tried to thwart her intention to come to the party. Cinderella's stepmother had turned the dress Ella wore to the party, but Cinderella get help from a old beggar who was once helped by Cinderella, who is willing to help her. The beggar turned out to be a fairy mother who has transformed Ella into a beautiful princess, wearing a beautiful dress with a pair of glasses shoes. Also, a horse-drawn carriage had sent Ella to a dance party. Ella had attended a dance party and met kids in the palace. The prince has fallen in love with Cinderella, then invite her to dance. Cinderella so forget that she had to go home before 12 midnight because at the hour all the magic of the fires ended. Hearing the bell at 12 midnight, Cinderella immediately ran. Unbeknownst to her, one of his glass shoes slipped and dropped on the palace stairs. The prince picked it up and announced which girl his feet with the shoes he will make his wife. However, the shoes did not fit anyone who tried them, including Cinderella's stepsister. Cinderella then come and try her legs fit. Cinderella finally married the prince and lived happily ever after. Okay, the genre of the movie is family, fantasy, animation, and romance. Okay, we move on to the three main character. I would like to highlight. The first is Lily James as Cinderella or Ella. Special appearance. His acting is liked by many people and has good personality traits, loving, kind, patient, and wise. Convincing looks, especially when interacting with animal, prince, and other actor. Pretty good experience. Despite playing the classic acting, she's still there to fight back his stepmother, even if she only objected to the speech. Second is Kate Blanchett as Lady Terminate, Elias Cinderella's stepmother. All his behavior and action holding the antagonistic character is looks so elegant. The character of a stepmother who is selective and screwed towards her stepdaughter and treat her as a maid without mercy. The last character is Richard Madden as Kid, Elias Prince. Hold a good character as a prince and has personality traits. Her presence in the acting was a charm and made the female audience fall in love with him. Okay, my favorite line in this movie is the main message from the mother is have courage and be kind, which means in life we must be brave and do good always. Okay, next is Cinderella was animation for 37 category, and win 9 of them. We go to the with my opinion. In my opinion, this is the best live action Disney movie. Entertaining classic story with a magical touch. It feels so natural. The acting was so great. The casting is so gorgeous, and the message magic really come touch. Secondly, the film is good for children to watch, to learn the lesson of patience, respect for parents, and wisdom. Cinderella has a great spirit with infinite kindness and goodness. She is not weak and did everything by herself. She remembered her promise to her mother. She cleans the house as her parents loved it. Okay, why I would like to recommend the movie to my friends and also to my son because first, the movie is suitable for 18 years and above. It is fun to watch and the storyline is quite exciting. Second, this film tells the story of a family that can be used as a guide to the local community. Third, the film not only feather an interesting storyline, but a beautiful filming set, including the main hall of the palace as well as the residence of Cinderella. The lastly is what did I learn from the movie is always be kind no matter what. Example, help your kids understand the importance of kindness and generosity, and remember to show other parents some kindness as well. Be brave and take chance. From a young age, foster bravery and full independence, so your child will grow up to be a trailblazer. Don't let setback stop you. Not give up on anything when the going get tough. Inspire her to keep on trying. Never stop dreaming. It's never too early to set, which can guide your child towards a happy future and well-rounded life. Believe in yourself. Both your child self-esteem, so she knows that she has the innate ability to accomplish anything. As the saying goes, work hard first, have fun later. So it is in our life when we are faced with trial of difficulties. Be patient first, live with an open heart, and believe that one day the rainbow race will appear when we make goodness and hard work as a foundation for life change. Okay, thank you everyone. See you next time. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Farida. My name Mohamad Asyiq WARNO. My matric number is 266920. Today I would like to present about entertainment and the movie is The Blind Side.
I'm not cutting, I'm just asking. Let me tell you something, all right? We have been sitting around here for over an hour, and when I look around, all I see are people shooting the bull and drinking coffee.
How can I help you?
Oh, he was first.
No, you go ahead. I think I want to hear this.
Me too.
You're right.
Excuse me? You're right? How those words taste coming out of your mouth?
Like vinegar. Who is that, SJ?
Big Mike. He goes to high school here.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing. Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me. Was this a bad idea?
What's the big deal? It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right, Leanne?
Tell me just one thing I should know about you.
I don't like to be called Big Mike.
Leah, is this another one of your charities?
We need to find out more about his past.
He's been enrolled in 7 different institutions. His grade point average begins with 0.
He needs to do better in school. I'd love to work with him.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
A bed. Michael's great.
Overview. Plot overview of this movie is teenagers Michael O'Hare survive only and is practically a homeless when Lake and Tohi find out in the street. Learning that young man is a classmate of her daughter, Lake Annie insists that Michael, wearing short and t-shirt in the winter, come out of the streets. Michael also have drifted in and out of the school system for years. Without hesitation, Lake Annie invites Michael to spend the night at her house. When start out a gesture of kind turned into something more as Michael become part of the Tohi family despite their origin quite different. The Tohs eventually become Michael's legal guardians, transforming both his life and theirs. In his new environment, the teen face a completely new challenge to be overcome. But with the help of his new family, Michael exploits his full potential, both on and off the field. Michael's presence into the life of the Tohi makes them also discover many things about himself and his school. Michael's tremendous size and protective instinct make him a formidable force Gideon. And with help from his new family and devoted tutor, he realized his potential as student and football player. Movie setting of The Blind Side. It is directed by John Lee Hancock. The production by Alcon Entertainment and released by Warner Bros. The Blind Side filming location. First, the Blind Side filming was located in Atlanta, Georgia, which double for Memphis, Tennessee. Then the second, they shot the exteriors at one house and the exteriors in another, but of which were private residents in outskirts Buckhead neighborhood. Filming for school skin took place at Atlanta International School and the Westminster School in Atlanta, Georgia, and it features many of their students as extra. The filming premiered on 17 November 2009 in New York City and New Orleans and opened in theaters in the rest of the United States and in Canada on 20 November 2009. Film genre. The Blind Side film genre have 3 film genre. The first is drama, comedy and sports. Point main character. The main character the Blind Side movie is Quantum Aaron as Michael O'Hare. Michael O'Hare is a protagonist of The Blind Side and real-life NFL star who's play offensive tackle for the Baltimore Ravens, Tennessee Titans and Carolina Panthers. Growing up in inner city Memphis, Michael was extremely poor and his mother Denise was crack addict who barely took care of him. Michael is sad, lonely teenager, but with the help of his de facto guardian, Big Tony, Michael enrolls to Breakfast Christian Academy, where he attracts attention of the wealthy Tohi family. He is shy, quiet, and isolated. Though he continues to face racism and feel like outsider throughout the book, Michael does gradually learn to fit in the adopted family, to do well enough in school to go to college, and to form friendship and loving relationship with other people. The next main character is Sandra Bak as Lake Anitohi. Lake Anitohi is the matriarch of the Tohi family, the wife of the Saint Tohi, a devout Christian, and the person responsible for helping Michael's other achieve success. It is Lefani who shortly after Michael enrolls and breakfast notice that Michael needs food, clothing, and shelter. Buy him what he needs and eventually allow him to sleep in the Tohi home. Lake Annie says one more than one occasion that she feels compelled to help Michael, though she can never explain exactly why. Lake Annie instrumental is convincing Michael's coach to allow him to play more often, and in encouraging Michael to be social and enjoy his new life. Lake Annie also important voice of reason during Michael transition from high school to college, while his coach prioritized making Michael play football and improve his game. Lake Annie tries to make Michael feel comfortable and secure with his new life in University of Mississippi. The next main character is Sintohi. Sintohi is a coach at breakfast at the time when Michael other enrolls there. A self-made millionaire, he owns a chain of Taco Bells. Tohi was born into a poor family and gradually worked as his way up to success, playing basketball for the University of Mississippi, and later going into business. He is a person most responsive for helping Michael other achieve success as a football player, with a notable exception of Lake Annie sin wife. Tohi recognizes Michael other's talent and helps coach throughout his time at breakfast. The Blind Side was wins 9 award and 13 nomination. First Academy Awards USA 2010, Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role by Sandra Bullock. Golden Globes USA 2010, Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama by Sandra Bullock. Screen Actor Guild Awards 2010, Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role by Sandra Bullock. All Deaf Movie Awards 2016, Most Helpful White Person by Sandra Bullock. Escape Film and Television Music Award 2010, Top Box Office Carter Burwell for Where the Wild Things Are. BAT Award 2010, Best Actor is Quentin Aaron. Broadcast Film Critics Association Award 2010, Best Actress is Sandra Bullock. Movie Guide Award 2010, Best Movie for Mature Audience. Phoenix Film and Critics Society Award 2009, Best Performance by Ayos Mel Jaihe. Point opinion. The Blind Side movie opinion or strength is, in my opinion of view from this film, it is touching and powerful real life story Which one particular lesson all business leader and coach could learn from? Second, it is film starring a lineup of great actors like Sandra Bullock, Tim McGraw, and Quentin Aaron. The film also show many good role models that can be emulated by all levels of society. The film also featured very touching scenes and jokes with roller coaster of emotions that will not make audience feel forced to watch until the end of film. I recommend to others to watch the Blind Side because this film will be recommended for all age view because the Blind Side is a formulaic but uplifting family sports drama based on the true story football player Michael O'Hare. The movie also centers on message about inclusion, the benefit of hard work, and the importance of family. In addition, the movie language and sexual content are quite mild. Viewer can expect a couple of brief violent scenes, reference to drug use, also and social drinking. Point value. The value of the Blind Side movie is first, always be thankful. Second, be kind to everyone and regardless their background. Have compassion and the willing to do the most heartwarming thing for another human being. Be confident in yourself. Don't judge people too quick. Be a generous person. And the last is don't give up. That's all from me. Story about the Blind Side movie, and I hope other pupils at the outside watch the movie with your family because this movie can release your stress and tension. Thank you. Watch out.